This video is in response to comments from one of my YouTube subscribers. Um, Today we're looking at Gabalva Roundabout in Cardiff, which is actually on the test routes. The comment actually asked if I can go through every single entry and exit. Unfortunately, there's too many combinations and it'd take a long time. So what I'm going to cover in this video is what would be potentially on the driving test. So at the moment, I'm currently on the A48 going past the Heath Hospital on my right hand side, and Gabalva Roundabout is coming up on my next exit. So from this point, I'm going to do mirrors and signals and then stick to the white line on the right hand side of the car. I'm going into a 30-mile-an-hour zone, so I'm doing 30 mile an hour and I'm going to drop it into third gear. We're going to be taking the fourth exit off the roundabout. Now the road markings say that we can use the middle or the right lane, but I'm going to stay in the right lane for this one. Now going into a 20 zone, so I'm going to change it into second gear. I'm not applying any brakes yet. Mirrors and signals, gentle brake, clutch down first gear because I've got vehicles coming from my right hand side. Now I'm going to wait for this silver car to come round and I'm going to enter the roundabout. So because it started on the right, I'm going to stay to the right hand side. So bearing in mind the roundabout is 20 mile an hour, there's a tendency of trying to get up really fast and you end up exceeding the speed limit, and from a test point of view you will fail for that coming around this roundabout. So I'm going to do rear and left mirrors, left indicator, and drift to my left hand side, and then I'm going to follow the bollards out. Now I'm coming out in the right hand lane. Now from a driving test point of view, if you are following the road signs and you're following for the A470 or the M4, we should be staying in lane 2. So we're actually going to go to lane 4. So I'm going to check my mirrors and signals, right shoulder check, move into lane 3, cancel my indicator, recheck, put my indicator back on, shoulder check, and into lane 4. So this road is going to take us into Caerphilly Road, which takes us back towards the driving test centre, and just waiting for some traffic lights. And then what we're going to do is we're going to turn the vehicle around and come back out and then have a go at going into the roundabout from a different angle. Just waiting for these lights. Probably speed up this part of the video just so you're not waiting too long. The lights are now changing, so I'm just going to check my side mirrors just to make sure I know what's coming around me. And when we exit these traffic lights, we're going to be bearing to the left. So I'm going to check my rear and left mirror and then just come all the way across to the curb, because there's multiple lanes on the exit and I need to be in the left hand position. So a vehicle in front pulling up on the pavement, so right mirror. And then left to come back in. So this road's Caerphilly Road, which goes back towards the test centre. It's probably about a mile long and there's several sets of traffic lights. I'm going to be turning right on the next set of lights, just so I can turn the car back around and then come back around on myself. So I've done my mirror checks to come into position. I'm not going to indicate yet, I'm going to wait until I actually get closer to the lights. So rear, right mirrors, right indicators. Now on my left hand side I've got the Birch Grove pub, and it's a yellow box in front, but it's very faint, and this also catches people out on their driving test. Now because I'm first in the queue, when the lights change I need to make sure that my exit road is clear before I proceed forward. If it's blocked I need to wait back at the stop line. If it's clear I'm going to move to the middle, wait for oncoming vehicles and then turn when it's safe to turn. Okay, so the lights are changing, so I'm checking my side mirrors just so I know what's around me. I know there's a vehicle behind me. I'm going to move forward to my turn point. And I can see that the exit road was clear, that's why I moved forward. Now I've got to wait for any oncoming vehicles. I'm just going to sit here patiently, but keep a check on the lights just in case they start to change. Now I can see there's nothing coming towards me. And then I turn into the junction. As I enter the new road, I'm just going to check behind and check my right mirror. Just come around this parked vehicle. And then I'm going to be taking the next right-hand turning. So I'll check my rear and my right mirrors. I've got a vehicle behind me. The turning's coming up on my right-hand side, so checking my mirrors again. Signal. Vehicle coming towards me. I can't see inside the junction properly, so I'm slowed down first gear. Now I can see that I will have to come in the middle of the road because of the parked cars on my exit. Exit is clear apart from the parked cars, so in. Second gear, checking behind. There's nothing following me into the junction. So this is all 20-mile-an-hour speed limit around here. And then at the end of the road, I'm going to be turning right. So at the moment, I've got a vehicle in front of me reversing off the drive. So I'm just going to come off the gas pedal. I'm about 10 cars away. So it just gives them time to move away and keep my path clear. So rear, right mirrors, right indicator, gentle brake. It's a giveaway junction. There's parked cars on the exit, so I'm going to pick first gear. Got a vehicle on my left just blocking my view slightly, and I can come out. So at the end of this road, I've got some traffic lights, and I'm going to be turning left. So that puts us back on Caerphilly Road, and we're going to be going towards Cardiff Roundabout again. Now what I'm going to do on this one is I'm going to go into the left-hand lane because I'm turning left, so check my rear and left mirrors. Because I'm a few cars back, I'm not going to put my indicator on until I start moving again. So gentle brake, clutch down first gear. When I exit, I'm going to be going straight for the right-hand lane if it's safe to do it, because I'm going to be approaching Cardiff Roundabouts and then taking the 5th exit. And the 5th exit is coming back on yourself, so you need to be in a right position. So I'm just going to wait patiently for the traffic lights. Because I'm waiting a while, I'm going to put my handbrake on and put it into neutral. The lights have changed. So back into gear, check my side mirrors. Left indicator. As I said, if it's safe, I'm going to go for the right-hand lane. So straight into a right position. Still a 20-mile-an-hour zone at the moment. Now this bit actually catches a lot of people out. There's a giveaway junction in front, so we need to give way to vehicles from the right, and it's going into a 30 zone. So I'm checking my right, there's nothing coming round. 30 zone. So I'm going to pick my speed up to about 25 and then go for third. Then I'm going to decide if I want to go any faster. Now I can see there's a lot of congestion up ahead, so I'm not going to go much above 25. Now I need the right-hand lane, so rear, right mirrors, right position. It looks like everything's starting to move, so I'm going to go rear and right mirrors again, right indicator. I'm going to go for first gear, and I'm going to try and keep this moving the best I can. So I'm just going to give myself a bit of space in front. The clutch is down at the moment. Just looking for the bite point. I can see these two cars in front are going to go. So I'm going to pick second gear before I come out. Straight into the right position. Bearing in mind it's still a 20-mile-an-hour zone. So I'm staying to the right-hand side. Indicator's cancelled, so I'm going to put it back on. So this is exit number 4. So I'm going to check my rear, left mirrors, left indicator, come out close to the bollards again. So it's going into a 30-mile-an-hour zone, so I'm going to pick third gear. And I'm just going to jump to lane 4 again, because a lot of people have issues with this one. So I'm going to go mirrors, signals, quick shoulder check, move into lane 3, cancel the indicator, mirrors, signal, quick shoulder check, into lane 4. Traffic lights are on green this time, but I'm going to go back into second gear, and now actually stopping. And the reason why I was going to pick second gear on approach is because I know when I get to the exit, I'm going to be going back into a 20-mile-an-hour zone. So I'm going to take the same route I just took a moment ago with the yellow box junction, come back around to myself, come back into Cardiff Roundabout, and we're going to be taking the first exit off the roundabout. So I'll probably speed up the next bit again, just so it's, you're not seeing the same thing over and over. So I'm just coming back out onto Caerphilly Road now. Now last time I came out in the right hand lane, but this time I'm going to come out in the left hand lane, because at Cardiff Roundabout I'm going to be taking the first exit, so going back towards the Heath Hospital. So again, it's 20 mile an hour to start with, and then we've got the giveaway junction and a 30 mile an hour zone. So I'm checking to my right at the moment. I can see there's nothing coming. Checking again, they're starting to move, but I got time to go. So I'm going to pick the speed up to 25, pick third gear, and then we've got Cardiff Roundabout in front of us. So this time we got a solid white line on our right hand side of the car and bollards in front. So this lane is giving us priority. So I'm going to give rear and left mirrors a check, left indicator, slowing it down for the 20 mile an hour zone, so picking second gear, just a little bit of gas to pull me around the bend. As I come off the roundabout, I'm going to be going into a 30 mile an hour zone. So again, I'm going to pick up to 25 to start with and pick third. Then I'm going into a 50 mile an hour zone. So I'm going to hold it just under 30, check my rear and right mirrors, picking my speed up. Rear and right mirrors again, right indicator. I'm going to leave it in third gear for the moment. Right shoulder check. I'm coming out at 40 mile an hour, so I'm going to pick fourth gear. Cancel the indicator, check behind, and now I'm doing 45 mile an hour. As you can see, it's quite foggy, so I'm going to give myself a little bit of distance here with me and the vehicle in front. I can see these vehicles coming out of the slip road to the left, so I'm just going to come off the gas just a little bit, just to give them time to come out, because I can't change lanes at the moment. So I hope the roundabouts, Cardiff roundabout directions help for your driving test. Don't forget to leave a comment and subscribe. I will try and get back to everyone if I can with any solutions to any complex junctions. Thanks for watching.